I am Shyla Cline. I run a successful multi-million dollar business. I'm happily married to my husband of 11 years. We have two beautiful children. I believe some of my biggest struggles included time management, and I think it goes along with boundaries. I believe that she really helped me to structure those things. I also believe that confidence was probably something I struggled with before, from the beginning of when we started working together till now. I think you can like see a difference, just kind of from like the inside out. So I think that that was one thing that she really helped me to like believe in myself, or um, maybe it was always there, but she really helped bring it to light. I believe another thing was, just stepping into my power and helping to obviously give me the confidence to become that person, but just like showing me what was already there. I think that was a major part of it. Some of my favorite things about working with Tanya, like some of the things that we did, I really believe coming up with our power words was a big one. Like kind of going into what wasn't working and then finding like the opposite of like what I wanted to leave behind. And then what was the opposite of that? And like, what did I want to become? So I think that was like a really cool thing. And to come up with some power statements, working on like the time calendar and the productivity, and making sure that like whatever I did, I put it on the calendar. I think that was a really big thing and really important. And the tapping and the breathing, definitely, because those really taught me to like just pause for a minute and almost like break out of a moment I might be having, and to just kind of let things out, and then things that you don't even realize come to the surface. So I think that's been like a really great coping tool, a tool to use, like, and I could use it during the day at work, I could use it at home. So those have been really powerful things we've gone over and done. Going back to the time scheduling, but just kind of like reverse engineering the day almost, to where it's like, okay, here's my bedtime. Here's when I wake up in the morning. Here's the things that have to get done. Establishing like a self-care routine at the end of the day was really awesome. Like those are things I still carry with me. And then also in the morning, being able to like incorporate things like exercise and me time, meditation, journaling, all those things. Like it's been, I think just kind of blocking out that beginning and end of the day has been really powerful. One of the reasons I think self-care was so important in my life is, I am a businesswoman. I am a mother. I have two children. I have a household, which I have to run. Any mother, knows you almost have to run that like your CEO. And for me, the self-care like really allowed me to thrive even more in those areas, because before it was like I thought that if I put myself first, that it was going to negatively impact those things because I wasn't going to be giving them. But actually, by putting myself first, it made me a better person, like in a better spirit, in a better mood. Everything, was just felt like internally I felt better, right? So all the stuff on the external naturally became better because I was able to actually give it more. And it didn't take away from the time. It actually just made me realize that time for myself, like there is time in my day to make that. So I think that was really instrumental. Now that my time with Tanya has passed, all of the things that I learned and that I've been able to implement and put into place, for example, she adamantly insisted that we start taking date nights. And that has been like, I even actually put it on the calendar, and you can ask my husband, he has it in his, an invite for, and I put it for like the next 3 months, like almost every other Friday. This weekend, we're actually going to go get tattoos. And so I think just for us, for doing that, I think like the self-confidence thing, right? That's really a big thing, because like when you feel good, like that, that confidence projects outward, and that, creates more chemistry in your relationship. So I think that that's been really great for us. For my son, I definitely saw a big difference for him just by like seeing the things that I was doing, working out, eating well. So he kind of implemented a little bit of a schedule into his routine, and what a payoff for him. And even like, like say he eats something and it bothers his stomach, like he like acknowledges it now, and I think that's like really cool to see like that, for him, it's important that he takes care of himself too. And I don't think you're ever too young to learn that or to put that into practice in your life. For my daughter, I think the same thing. I think she's always been like that. She's just a natural taking care of herself, her self-care routine and all of this. Even my husband, like he would notice and he wanted to make changes. Our communication, I think is gotten a lot better. We try to prioritize the things that are important to us, because ultimately your marriage is like a business and you have to treat it like that way with, okay, we're going to meet, we're going to communicate, we're going to do all those things. So I think that, it's just kind of all come as a benefit from working together and doing all those things. I am living my best life. I think about it often. And what I most am is grateful, right? And that's because of all the work that I've done. It allows me to have like the right filter and perspective on everything else in my life. And that gratitude just like, I think it radiates out